Thanks so much for that. Now, the government's bid to have the Court of Appeal set aside a High Court order blocking the implementation of the Social Health Insurance Fund ran into headwinds after a three-judge bench declined to grant the prayer. Now, the court instead setting aside the 19th of this month as the date they will deliver the judgment that will determine the fate of the Social Health Insurance Act 2023, which establishes the Social Health Insurance Fund, which is set to replace the National Hospital Insurance Fund, NHIF. The government, while pleading its case through senior counsel Fred Ngatia, said the High Court order had resulted in many Kenyans being denied medical care against the provisions of the Constitution. We get more from our very own Chemtai Gowin.
With the government keen on implementing its universal health coverage plan, which they say will provide quality and affordable health care to Kenyans, its bid has been marred by court injunctions that have stalled the implementation of two laws, the Social Health Insurance Act 2023 and the Digital Health Act, which establishes a fund that replaces NHIF.
Wale watu wenye mapato ya chini, kina mama mboga na hawa wengine, tutawapunguzia ile gharama ya NHIF kutoka 500 mpaka 300. Tayari tumepeleka sheria bunge. Bunge wamepitisha sheria 4. Tayari tumepitisha. Lakini kuna watu wengine ati wamepeleka hiyo mambo kotini. Ati wanataka huyu mwananchi wa chini aendelee kulipa 500.
And Wednesday, the government's push to have the Court of Appeal repeal orders suspending the implementation of the Social Health Insurance Fund was thwarted after a three-judge bench hearing the appeal declined to grant the interim orders sought, instead pushing the determination to Friday next week. Senior counsel Fred Ngatia, representing Health Cabinet Secretary Susan Nakumicha, said the orders had disenfranchised many Kenyans who are now unable to access medical care since the enactment of the Social Health Insurance Act 2023 repealed the NHIF Act, imploring the court not to allow legal wars to deny Kenyans a constitutional right. The Attorney General, through his lawyer, also pleaded with the court, saying many patients were hurting and that while the court's decision was being waited upon, the existing orders be lifted. But Harrison Kinyanjui, representing the respondents, told the court not to grant the temporary relief since the aggrieved parties had not adduced evidence that a Kenyan had been denied access to healthcare. With Kenya Kwanza having protested the numerous injunctions that have since frustrated the implementation of various policies, President William Ruto, leading the pack of those hitting out at unnamed individuals, remained steadfast that he will not allow the judiciary to be used to scuttle his plans.
Na wale wameenda kotini ni watu wezi na wakora ambao wanaiba pesa kwa NHIF. Na mimi nawajua. Na mimi nimewaambia tayari, hii pesa hamutaiba tena. Whatever it takes. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Tumebadilisha sheria na tumehakikisha ya kwamba pesa ya umma itasimamiwa vizuri. Na ufisadi tutapigana nayo.
The government, in documents filed before court, indicated that 17 million Kenyans who rely on NHIF risked failing to get adequate health care if the High Court orders were upheld. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV.